This is the United States National Exhibition, held in the city of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Africans are seeing American products. Products made by people who built a new country out of the wilderness of North America. People who had a dream of progress.
የሰውነታችን ልዩ ልዩ ክፍል ነው ከዛም የምትመለከቱት ወንበርና ጠረጴዛዎች ናቸው እነዚህም የመጽሐፍት መደርደሪያዎች ናቸው ይህም ተሻሽሎ የመጣ የጥቁር ሰሌዳ ነው ከዛም የምትመለከቱት ምቹ ወንበርና ጠረጴዛ ነው ይህም የሚጠቅመው ተማሪዎች አስደግፈው ለመጻፊያ ወይም
Some of these products to help teach, some to communicate ideas.
ይህ መጀመሪያ የምታዩት ቴሌስክሪን ይባላል በመብራት እርዳታ በውስጥና በውጭ ያለው ነገር ያብራራ የሚያሳይ መሳሪያ ነው ይሄኛው ደግሞ ስሬ የሚባላል የሰጡትን ነገር ለሰላማዊና ለሚሊተሪ ነገር
Products for transportation to keep trucks and cars moving.
እነዚህ አረንጓዴዎች የሆኑ ደግሞ ሲሊንደሮች ይባላሉ ጥቅማቸው ደግሞ ለቫልቭ የሚያስተካክሉና
መሳሪያ ነው ይሄም ለጋራጅ ነው የሚያገለግለው
Products to help Africa build.
የዚህ ላይ የምታዩት መሳሪያ የቡና ማበጠሪያ ነው
Products to improve Africa's resources. In this case, machinery to sort coffee beans. Products to create new industry. Tractors to bring more food from the land.
ይሄኛው ደግሞ በኤሌክትሪክ የሚሰራ ምድጃ ነው ዳቦ ወይም ደግሞ ወጥ ማንኛውንም ነገር እዚህ ውስጥ እንሰራለን እዚህ ውስጥ ደግሞ ብስኩት እና ዳቦ እንደዚህ አይነት ነገር ይጋገርበታል እዚህ ውስጥ ደግሞ ቀዝቃዛ ነገር
Products to make life easier. $300 products from 82 companies, large and small, displayed in full working order for all visitors by young Ethiopians. Plastic school desks, television sets, a mechanic's tools, a hand-powered loom, a machine that can make 200 concrete building blocks in an hour, an automated hen house, and Hollywood fashions for women.
ሽፎን የተባለ ጨርቅ በኮክቴል ወይም በራት ጊዜ የሚለበስ ልብስ ሲሆን ከላይ የሚውለበለበው ጅራት ልብሱን በይበልጥ ያደምቀዋል ኤምፓየር የሚባለው ልብስ ይህ በጆሴፊን የናፖሊዮን ሚስት የምትለብሰው ሞድ የሆነ ሲሆን ዛሬ በ1966 ዓመተ ምህረት በጣም የተወደደ ነው መደቡ ውሃ አረንጓዴ የሆነ በነጭ ሐር ክሮች የተሸለመ የኮክቴል ልብስ አንገቱ ከሳይበዛ ትንሽ ዝቅ ብሎ የተከፈተ ሲሆን ለጌጥ ይመቻል ይህ ልብስ የሚለበሰው ኮክቴል ግብዣ በሚካሄድበት ጊዜ ሲሆን ወገቡ ትንሽ ከፍ ብሎ የሚውለው የአረንጓዴ ሪባን የልብሱን አረንጓዴነት በይበልጥ ያደምቀዋል
ቦታ ልንሄድ እንችላለን።
በፊት ምን እንደነበረችና ዛሬም ያለችበት ሁኔታ ባጭሩ ያስረዳናል። እዚህ መጀመሪያው ላይ የምታዩት እንደ አውሮፓ አቆጣጠር ሐምሌ 4 ቀን 1776 ዓመተ ምህረት የነጻነት አዋጅ ሲፈረም ነው። ይህ ሐውልት ደግሞ የነጻነት ምልክት ተብሎ በኒውዮርክ ባህር ወደብ ከቆመ ብዙ ጊዜ ሆኖታል። ኒውዮርክ ዛሬ
The 20th century seems to be without a beginning. It seems only now. But what had to go before? Let us look what happened in one nation. In this long tunnel, the short history of the United States. These students and their teacher from Haile Selassie No. 1 Day School have come to see. United States history really begins in the year 1776, when 13 colonies revolted against British rule and declared their independence. The colonies became states and united under one government. The new North American country called itself the United States. American men and women got to work. In the 1800s, their efforts started to bear fruit. They harnessed water and steam to power their mills, and people learned to run machines. Machines gave birth to more machines, more products, and more jobs. The nation imported less and grew more self-sufficient.
ይህ የሃያኛው ዓመት ዘመን ስለ አሜሪካ የሚያስረዳ ነው። ስዕሎቹ በሙሉ የሚያመለክቱት አሜሪካ በአሁኑ ጊዜ በምን አይነት አቋም
The students see how a country can grow. Starting with a dream, how can man make a car? How cities grew out of villages, how a few dusty trails, a few horsemen, grew into highways, railroads, and telephone lines, stretching over a continent nearly as wide as Africa.
አዲሱ ተሻሽሎ የወጣው ስልክ ነው።
This is history, and the students learned some of it. A man who became president was born in this cabin in 1809, Abraham Lincoln. About 100 years later, Lyndon Johnson was born here. The history of the dream of progress. Steam for power and transportation to move goods and people into new parts of the country. Rivers were dammed for power to run new factories. Man hammered the metal and shot his horses, cut the trees to build houses and clear the land. When the land was cleared, he planted crops which provided food, first for himself and his family, and then for the rest of the nation. Working the land starts and continues the growth of a country. This is the beginning. The 20th century comes right from this plow.
ባርኔጣን ለማተም 25 ሰከንድ ይፈጅበታል። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ፓኮዎችን ይሰራል። ፓኮዎችን ከፕላስቲክ ብቻ ሳይሆን ከወረቀትና ከቆዳ ሊሰራ ይችላል።
$360,000 people came to the fair. Farmers, engineers, housewives, diplomats, and whole classes from schools. And when they went home, they took something with them.
That's good. That's very good. What does this picture tell us? Fasaha?
This picture tells us in early times the Americans did not have modern machineries and they were using their hands.
Yes. In ancient days, the Americans used their hands before they had any modern machinery. For example, in this picture, you see a blacksmith with a hammer in his hand, working an iron in his forge. In America, everybody worked and they built quite a nation.
This is what the students took with them from the fair. Progress. People's dreams and their work to make them real. A Gemini rocket blasting off into space. A president's birthplace. This is America, seen through the eyes of young Ethiopians. During the 3 weeks of the fair, Africa saw something of America. Some of what they saw is different. Much is shared. A dream of progress.